We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey. There's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. You make us bold and we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. We're off on this journey. There's no looking back. With Jesus to lead us, we're on the right track. Oh, 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 oh. Wide open spaces for wide open eyes. We're looking ahead for the next big surprise. Oh, 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 oh. We trust in you, Jesus. You're all that we need. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. We're trusting in you. You give us hope and life that's forever. And we stand together. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Your power will pull us through. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you. Trusting in you. We're trusting in you. Trusting in you.
Dear Jesus, this week we are learning about trust and the power you give us to get through difficult times. Help us to grow our faith in you and trust as we journey through our rocky railway adventure. Amen.
Hi everyone, welcome to Rocky Railway. My name is Miss Amy.
And I'm Miss Corinne. We are so excited to be riding the trails with you this week.
We are here to sing
Have fun
and celebrate Jesus' power.
So let's get started.
Today's Bible point is Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Whenever you hear us say the Bible point of the day, I want you to shout, trust Jesus. Let's try it.
Jesus' power helps us do hard things.
Trust
Jesus.
Oh, that was okay. But don't you think we could do a little better? Let's do it one more time. All right, we'll try it one more time. All right, folks. Jesus' power helps us do hard things.
Trust Jesus. Much better. Well, it definitely takes a lot of power to move these trains. Or maybe when you think of power, you think of superheroes with superpowers.
Ooh.
What are some superpowers you wish you had? I think I would want to fly if I could have a superpower.
That would be so cool, Corinne. And you know what? I would love to spray ice from my
so
fingertips.
cool. Yes.
Woo. Or maybe the word power makes you think of someone with huge muscles. Okay, wait a minute. Everyone stand up and try out your best weightlifter poses. Oh yeah. Woo! I like it.
Yes. Well, strong muscles and superpowers are usually what we think of when we hear about power, but God has more power than either of those.
You're right. God has the power to create mountains or oceans. Hey, just by speaking.
God has the power to love and forgive and comfort and heal.
God is even more powerful than death. Jesus, God's very own Son, he has all the power too.
This week we'll be talking about how we can trust Jesus' power to help us every single day. And later in the week, we'll hear about the life-saving power of Jesus' blood.
That is why our verse today is very special. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. From Philippians 4:13. Christ is another name for Jesus. He gives us the strength and power through our sadness or our confusion or even our mad times. So we remember Jesus' power helps us do hard things.
Trust Jesus. This week we'll be meeting a new Bible buddy every day. Today we get to meet Ramsey. Hi, Ramsey.
Hi, Ramsey.
Hey there, friends! Glad you're all on board for a rambunctious week of faith and fun at Rocky Railway. I'm Ramsey, a bighorn sheep. Can you guess why? Okay, that was too easy. Check out these cool, curvy horns God gave me. Ram's horns can weigh up to 30 pounds. That's as much as some of our littlest preschool buddies. Wow! My horns have to be tough because we male sheep use them to keep other rams out of our territory. People who study rams say we can run into each other at 20 to 40 miles per hour. Bam! You can hear that sound for miles. Me and my herd hang out all over the majestic, massive Rocky Mountains. The Rocky Mountains rock! If you head up to find me, strap on your hiking boots. Sometimes my herd grazes in an Alpine Meadow. 'Cause that's where the good stuff is. Wow, good! But the meadow makes us an easy target for predators, so we also like to climb way up those crazy cliffs. We sheep like it steep. Me and my family can hang out on a little teeny tiny ledge that's only a few inches wide. Animals like bears or coyotes can't bother us here. Whew! And check out the view! God made us just right for staying safe in those hard, rocky places. My hooves are split and have a rough skin on the bottom that grips tight to the rugged rocks. Plus, I've got excellent eyesight. No glasses for me. It may sound like climbing these cliffs and balancing on jagged ledges is hard to do, but God has given me everything I need to live here. Find food, keep my family safe. I've heard that you sometimes have to do hard things too. When there's a bully at school, maybe you feel like you're in a rough, rocky place. You may not be balanced on a cliff ledge like me, but maybe you have to balance homework, chores, sports, music, and friendships. That sounds hard. Maybe coming here today and making new friends even feels like a hard thing for you. But did you know you don't face those hard things alone? No way! Jesus is right beside you. Yep, even right now. He gives you His power to climb through those mountains of worry and get through any rough stuff you gotta do. The Bible powers you up with this truth. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength. That means you don't have to have your own power to do hard things. Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Trust Jesus!
Hey Anna, which train car has antlers? The caboose!
What do you call a train that sneezes?
And a choo-choo train!
Hey, all you Rocky Railway adventurers. I'm Tia.
And I'm Brittany.
And today we're going to be learning a simple song with actions. So I'm going to say the words and do the actions, and you'll repeat after me. My God is so big, so strong and so mighty.
My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty.
There's nothing my God cannot do.
There's nothing my God cannot do.
My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty.
My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty.
There's nothing my God cannot do.
There's nothing my God cannot do.
The mountains are His.
The mountains are His.
The valleys are His.
The valleys are His.
The stars are His handiwork too.
The stars are His handiwork too.
My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty.
My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty.
There's nothing my God cannot do.
There's nothing my God cannot do.
All right, we're gonna put it to music. Are you ready? My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do. The mountains are His, the valleys are His, the stars are His handiwork too. My God is so big, so strong, and so mighty. There's nothing my God cannot do.
We're going to be singing The Wheels on the Bus, but with a little bit of a twist. Since our theme is with the train, we're going to be doing The Wheels on the Train Go Round and Round. So each day of the week, we're going to add another verse to the song. You guys already know the basics. You want to go ahead, Tia, and sing it?
Sure.
All right. Ready?
The wheels on the train go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the train go round and round, all through the town.
I've heard some commotion around the rail yard about a rock slide last night. That could be really bad. Maybe we can find someone who can help us and tell us what happened. Oh, hey, excuse me, maybe this guy can help. Do you work here?
Do I work here? Friend, I've been working on the railroad all the livelong day.
Oh, wow.
I don't just work on the railroad, I drive the trains. Name's Cam Track.
Wow.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, I'm an engineer here at the train.
Well, hi, I'm Sally. And you know, an engineer with a name like Cam Track? Wow, you must really love trains.
Well, when you know trains like I do, they become a part of you.
That's pretty deep. Yeah. Well, maybe you can help us. All of us are kind of wondering, my friends and I, about a rock slide that happened.
You heard right. These huge boulders rolled right down the mountain and landed right on the track.
Oh, wow. That could really cause some major problems.
It did. My crew and I were supposed to take the train over the mountain today, and now we can't.
Whew.
It's a good thing I'm here to take care of it, though.
Oh, you really think you're strong enough to move massive boulders?
Do I think? I know.
Oh, okay. Well, why don't you warm up with that rock right over there?
Easy peasy. You might want to stand back, though.
Okay.
It might go flying. All right.
Oh, my.
It's useless. It just can't do it.
Oh, my goodness. You know, it's funny, Cam, that you should mention, because today we're learning, my friends and I, that Jesus' power helps us do hard things.
Trust Jesus!
You know, we all have hard things in our life. You know, it might be taking a big test at school, you know? Maybe standing up to a bully, or helping a family member, you know, who's sick, or maybe even saying goodbye to a friend who moves away.
Oh, what are you doing? We've already established I'm not very strong.
Oh, well, none of us is strong enough to tackle all that tough stuff on our own. But we have a friend who is. His name is Jesus. Jesus is powerful in every way. He can handle anything that comes our way, even the tough stuff inside, too. Even though life may be heavy, he's always there to share the load.
You know, this Jesus guy sounds like a good person to be friends with. Well, I need to go figure out how to move these boulders off the track. but maybe Jesus can give me some ideas to know what to do.
You know what? Tell you what, as soon as my friends and I are done here, I'll come and see if I can help you, and we'll figure it out together.
All right. Well, goodbye.
I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop. I feel it in the air right now. It's all around, I see it everywhere. It's the power. Yeah, yeah, God's power. It's the power to move any star. It's the power to heal your broken heart. It's the power. Yeah, God's power. So don't hold back, no, don't hold still. God is here and He is real. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. Let's do it all again right now. Take 4 steps to the left, to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Turn it around and move to the right. 1, 2, 3. Now take tiny little jumps forward to the front. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jumps back, but you better look back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now freeze. And everybody clap your hands. Now stop.
Welcome to all of you who are tuning in for our Rocky Railroad VBS and our Bible story time. I am Pastor Chris, and I'm going to be teaching our Bible stories, our true Bible stories that happened a long time ago this week. Today I want to tell you the true story about 2 men, Saul and Ananias. Now, this man named Ananias was faced with having to do a hard thing. By Jesus' power and help, he did it. Have you ever had to do a hard thing? I bet you have. I bet maybe some of you had to learn how to ride your bike. I know my kids did, and they thought it was really hard at first. With help, they learned how to do it. You're going to face hard things in life too. But today we're reminded that we have help when we face the hard and scary things of life with Jesus. That He is with us. He's always there to pray to for help. As our Bible theme for today is Jesus' power helps us do hard things. And what do we say?
Trust Jesus!
So let me tell you the true story of Saul and Ananias. A long time ago, there was a man who was named Saul, and he didn't like people who believed in Jesus. He thought they were wrong to believe in Jesus. So he would go from town to town arresting people who believed in Jesus, and he would put them in jail. He thought he was right to do that, but he found out he was very wrong. It happened one day when Saul was walking to a town called Damascus with some of his friends. On his way, all of a sudden, a bright light shined on him from heaven. He fell to the ground, and then he heard a voice from heaven say, "Saul, Saul, why are you persecuting me?" It was the voice of Jesus from heaven. Jesus was very sad that Saul was arresting the people who believed in him. Jesus wanted Saul to stop because he had other plans for Saul's life. He wanted him to go and tell others about him. So Jesus made it so Saul could not see all of a sudden. He did it not to hurt Saul, but that Saul would realize he should believe in Jesus' power. His friends then took him to the city of Damascus to get help. Meanwhile, while this was all happening, there was a man named Ananias in the town of Damascus. He had heard about Jesus and how Jesus had died and rose for him so he could be saved from his sins. All of a sudden, Jesus appeared to him in a vision. Jesus said to him, "Ananias, I want you to go to a house of a man named Judas, and there you'll find a man praying whose name is Saul. I want you to lay your hands on him, and with my power, I'm going to make him see again." So Ananias was scared, because he had heard about this Saul and how Saul had been arresting Christians. Ananias said to Jesus, "I have heard about all the evil this Saul has done, how he's arresting Christians. I don't know, Jesus. I am scared. You are asking me to do a hard thing." But Jesus assured him that it would be okay. Jesus had great plans for Saul to be like a great pastor, telling many people about him. So Ananias left his home and went to that house. He found Saul on his knees praying just as Jesus had said. He laid his hands then on Saul, and Saul could see again. Ananias then went and baptized Saul in the river. And Saul was overjoyed that Jesus had shown him his love and better plans for his life. Instead of arresting people and hurting them, Saul tried to love others and tell about Jesus' love to all who would listen. Jesus' power changed his life for good. Now in that story, who was the one who had to do the hard thing? It was Ananias, wasn't it? He could have feared being arrested by Saul, but he trusted Jesus' word and power. By Jesus' power, Ananias faced that hard thing to do. He got to be a part of Jesus doing an amazing thing. He got to give Saul back his sight. More importantly, he changed his life for good forever. When you face hard things in life too, you will. Remember, Jesus is only one call away in prayer. You can call upon him by talking to him in prayer as if he's right there with you by your side. And you can know that he's listening as your God from heaven. He's there to help you face scary, hard things in life like Ananias. You trust in him for his help. As our Bible point today is Jesus' power helps us do hard things.
Trust Jesus!
Would you do service for Jesus, your King? There's power in the blood, power in the blood. Would you live daily
My name is Dominic, and I'm almost 11 years old.
Dominic lives with his mom, dad, grandma, and grandpa. He enjoys all kinds of hobbies, but one is his favorite.
I like to build things. I also like karate a lot. I love karate because I get to really express myself and I get to have fun, and I also get to build character and build physical strength.
Learning karate is hard work. Dominic practices up to 3 times a week. Plus, he practices at home with his dad.
The hardest thing about karate is definitely a lot of push-ups, leg lifts, sit-ups.
Dominic knows that he needs to trust Jesus when things get hard.
There was this board breaking thing, and I saw all the other kids break it with their palm, right here. Boom. Just didn't work out for me.
Dominic failed to break the board with his hand, but he didn't give up. He continued to train, and he asked Jesus to help him.
And I said, I'm gonna break this board. It's an obstacle in my way, and let me push through it. And I broke it.
Another part of karate is taking tests to earn new belts. Each belt color represents a new level. Earning a new belt is hard.
I was very discouraged on the first day because I was afraid I wasn't gonna pass, and that's what brought me down. The second day, I was feeling very, very discouraged, very, very, very sad. And I thought, I don't think I'm gonna pass this, and I didn't. I failed, and I failed, and I failed. Finally got to the last day that I could possibly test, and I said, this isn't gonna be like those last times. I am going to pass it. I said, you know what, Jesus can help me get through this. I'm just gonna pray to him today. I am gonna pass the test tomorrow. And I did.
In the Bible, in the book of Philippians chapter 4, verse 13, it says, "For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength."
My 3-day test, it was really hard. And Jesus helped me through that. I was nervous for it. If you're going through hard things, I suggest that all you need to do is just trust in God and he'll help you. Pray to God and he can get you through anything. Jesus' power helps us do hard things.
Trust Jesus!
We've had a great first day at Rocky Railway. We learned that Jesus' power helps us do hard things. Trust Jesus! In Bible Adventures, you heard that Jesus asked Ananias to pray for Saul. It was a hard thing for him to do because Saul had been really mean and scary. But Ananias trusted God, and God gave him the courage to go. When Ananias prayed for Saul, God healed Saul's eyes, and he became a follower of Jesus. The Bible promises that Jesus can help us with everything. Let's say the Bible verse for today again. For I can do everything through Christ who gives me strength.
You know, it can be easy to forget that Jesus is with us, and when we especially have something hard to do. But God has filled our world with things to remind us that he is always with us. We would like you to watch for God this week. You know, with God sightings. This helps us watch for Jesus' awesome power in everyday life. A God sighting could be a hug from a parent, or maybe even the sunshine, or a kind word from a friend. If we look, we can see God's power in things all around us.
Well, we can't wait until tomorrow for another day of adventure, discovery, and excitement with all of you. Goodbye.
Hey kids, we're going to learn another song today. It's called Our God is an Awesome God. I'll start by telling you the words and showing you the actions, and then you can repeat it with Brittany. Are you ready? Our God is an awesome God.
Our God is an awesome God.
He reigns from heaven above.
He reigns from heaven above.
With wisdom, power, and love.
With wisdom, power, and love.
Our God is an awesome God.
Our God is an awesome God.
Are you ready to try it with music? Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God. Let's try it again. Our God is an awesome God. He reigns from heaven above with wisdom, power, and love. Our God is an awesome God.
Thank you for watching today. Be pleased now bow your heads with me in prayer. Dear Jesus, you know we have to face hard things sometimes in life. They can be scary for us. But help us to remember that you are there, and through your power, you can help us do those hard things. In Jesus' name, amen.